Welcome to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Connecticut Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this place was going bananas. It was going nuts. The atmosphere was incredible. But how about the visitors setting the tone? The opening kickoff return, taking it back to the house. And now, guys, it's gotten really, really quiet.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies offense will get the ball first. The man who will run the offense is Jake Merklinger. This staff targeted him early on the recruiting trail, and they are excited about what he'll bring to this offense in the season opener. The transfer has it his first carry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back, and he'll be smacked to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. #1 objective, get off the field even better. 3rd down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this D.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So James Madison's offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Arrington Maiden, they're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. On the option, the keeper. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat. The option look. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Now the toss. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be 4th down. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The UConn offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Makes the catch. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
14, UCONN 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. UCONN going back to work on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here's the pressure. It's complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. UCONN quick to the line.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Maybe a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. They'll run it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Opening day, and might as well build a little drama with a 3rd and goal early. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Plucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Keller. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected...
Maybe some room here. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. He's got 48 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. There he goes. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dukes! Great job by the back on the option.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. UConn quick to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Knocked down for the tackle. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field, and these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of...
Got a little grass. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He now has 110 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Coleman. That's caught. It's Keller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. This time they'll go to the running game. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Crosses the 30. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on the option. The option, he'll keep it. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Got a man. It's Keller. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got well as he just got rid of the football. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Sends it back in motion. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is on its way. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Keeps it himself. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of 1st down yardage. 4th down is coming. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Just a little off. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught along the right sideline. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Absolutely center cut. Are forced to settle for three.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Volunteers looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Now back to your game at the Rent. This offense hits the half with some impressive scoring drives today. It's been a well-oiled machine, and if this keeps up, they could be approaching some school records today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UConn offense goes back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side now. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Motion from the back. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, UConn. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a 74-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll move the tight end. They try to pop a run on the draw. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Gets the back moving. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Running inside, it's Christian. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They're going to ride this running back. Makes a man miss. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a gap. It's Christian. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Looking for a productive play on first down. This time he wants to throw. Quickly complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The run inside. It's Christian. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He's got the tight end. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there. And this field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Husky.
And that is a huge momentum-shifting play. This defense is always harping on getting turnovers, but David, they weren't satisfied with just getting the fumble recovery. They take it to the house, and because of it, they take the lead.
Man, huge momentum play for this defense, and now you got to get ready to go right back on the field. You took the lead, everybody feeling good. Go get some rest, because you need another stop, and you need to get the ball back to your offense so you can expand on the lead.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He could not get it in. They were going for 2 to try to push this out to a field goal lead, but they'll stay on top by just 1. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he is stopped right there. Motion from the wide receiver. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on 1st down. Jukes his way for more. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. On the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the 1st. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Dukes! They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
What execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Right on the money. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go to the counter. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Heading into the 4th quarter, and both of these running backs have just been outstanding. Quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires on the move. The sure hands, it's Porter. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying to impose their will with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. Want to welcome to college football for this season. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. He'll keep it on second down. Hood got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The Huskies back on top.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive, someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Hand off from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Showing the arm strength to the left. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Porter. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Huskies will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Christian. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Here's a return from midfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yards you can and help out the offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Got a man. It's Porter. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Trying the run, it's Christian. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. A run for the quarterback. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Using his feet. Touchdown, UConn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Dukes want to move quickly.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick...
Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. To the air on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it. He'll work his way down to the 28. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Looking for the score. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Finding open areas. Got enough for the first. He's loose down the left side. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Moving away from pressure.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the Dukes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great awareness, picks up the first down and slides at the exact right moment.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.